So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys through a trading method that's been making me over 100k an hour. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, or free with Amazon Prime. You'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. So in today's video we're going to be walking you guys through a trading method that's been making me around about 100k an hour and should work all the way through to Friday evening. Now the trading method in question is Argentina special card trading. Now if you watched the video last week you'll be quite familiar with what I'm doing, but basically I'm trading with Argentinian specials because they're being needed for the objective, One Nation champs. Last week we did this with England, it was absolutely insane, and this week we're going to be doing it with Argentina. Loads of my viewers did it, they've made insane money, so I definitely don't recommend sleeping on it. Now although I would say Argentina isn't quite as demanded as England, it doesn't really matter. It's risen players significantly, and that's kind of all you need. For example, we got like Zanetti, he's gone from 76 and he's up to 130. Mascherano's gone from like 20k to 35k extinct. Other Mascherano's from like 60k to 90k. It is not as demanded as England, but the players have still skyrocketed. And that's kind of all you need. Because in this method, what we're doing is we're kind of seeing if we can get, well, basically what happens is people list up Zanetti for 72k, because they're not aware that he skyrocketed. And because they're not aware that he skyrocketed, they list him for the price it was previously. We go and buy him for the price it was previously and make an easy 40k. So how are we going to go and get these deals? Well, how we get these deals is we go special. We sadly have put a minimum buy now at 20k. Now, we didn't have to do this with England, but that's because England doesn't have the Sudamerica. Sadly, EA aren't very competent when it came to making the Sudamerica price ranges. Because if I go special Argentina and allow players up to 20k, I'm going to get all these plebs because, again, EA, despite updating price ranges once a week, has not updated 60 rateds to have actual competence. It drives me insane. But hey to the hope. It basically means we need to just put minimum buy now 20k. Maximum buy now, I'd probably go and put it at a few 100k. You can go and trade all the way up to 15 million. Just put it at like 300k. It doesn't really need to be much more. Now what you're going to do is there's 3 filters. Very simple. Defenders, midfielders, forwards. If you search for all of them, it's going to take you an absolute age to get to the 5th, 9th minute. If you search them individually, it takes not much time whatsoever. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in special defender Argentina, maximum buy now 300k. What we're then going to do is we're going to go and search this in and scroll to the 59th minute. Now the reason we scroll to the 59th minute is because these are the cards that have just been listed. Obviously we want to look at stuff that's just been listed because if it's just been listed it's, you know, fresh and could be a good deal. So when you're at the 59th minute, you're going to be in one of 2 positions. 1, you know what the player sells for and therefore you can identify if they're a deal or not. 2, you have no idea what the player sells for, so you need to research. So for example, Zanetti's popped up right here. So do I know what Zanetti sells for? I do, but for this purpose, I don't know what he sells for. So what I'm going to do is head over to Footbin and type in Zanetti. Now, what we want to do is we want to know what price can we go and sell him for. Now, to work out what price we can go and sell him for, because these cards should be rising going into Friday, we can look at what the highest price has been and basically just presume that we'll be able to sell them for that because the cards should keep rising and rising and rising. So what's going to happen is the cards rose, dropped, but now they're anticipated to keep rising going in Friday. That's what happened with the England cards, and that's what we anticipate with these. So for example, he went up there to 123, we can see he went up there to 126, and then they went up there to 125. Now he's down right now about 118, or there's one there even at 110, but we're going to go off the presumption that we can sell it for the highest price he's been, as long as it doesn't seem too obscene to what it is now. And I don't think 126k seems too obscene. So now we've got that price, we now want to go and win them 10% cheaper than what they've gone for. So, for example, Zanetti's gone up to 126. We want to get that 10% cheaper. For the sake of it, we'll say 10% is about 13k. So we want to go and win him for 113k and below. Well, good luck. Oh, sorry. Well, we're in good luck. This Zanetti's popped up for 110. And like I said, I'd go and buy anything up to 113. Now, in theory, what I could go and do is I could go and clear a few out. There might be a few on the market that are 113 or below. No, there isn't. It's just this one. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is going to go list him for 126k because we believe that he can go back up to that price because these cards should rise going in Friday, just like the England players. And now that's going to be a 16k difference with about an 8k tax and an 8k profit. Sadly, my transfer list is full because I've been doing a lot of this method, so sadly I can't go and list it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head on to the next one. And all we got to do is switch to midfielders. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to scroll to that 59th minute. And we're going to go and look if there's any deals, or, you know, either know if there's a deal or we'll have to go and learn if there is a deal. Now, regarding listing the players, do not panic if they don't sell within the first hour. Like I say, these players should keep rising going into Friday, so if they don't sell in the first hour or two, I wouldn't go and panic. If you need coins faster, maybe you want to keep on top of the prices, but yeah. So now we've got ourselves is Nacho, so let's head over to Footbin and go see if this guy Nacho is a deal. So there we go. Now you've got to be a little bit more careful with the informs because there's obviously the tradable team of the week pack, but they're still really good to trade with. So we can see he went up there to 73, he then went back down there to 58, we can see he went up to 73 twice. So if he's gone up to 73 twice, we can go off the presumption that we could probably go and sell him for 73k. So we want to go and get that about 10% cheaper. So what we'll say is we want to go and get him for 66k or below. So this one here for 64.5 actually looks like a pretty decent deal. Now I feel like there might be a fair few... no, there was only literally one more other card on the market we could go and buy. We can go and buy this one here. And now what I can do is I can go and list up both these cards for 73k and I'll make about 3-4k per card. So you can see in both examples or both positions we've already got ourselves a deal. And those deals are, you know, semi-sitting on the market. So now we do the exact same thing with forwards. We're going to scroll all the way up here, look to see if there's any forwards that are 10% cheaper than what they've kind of peaked at so far. Let's get all the way. Rest in peace my right button. And are there going to be any deals? Let's have a little look. Let's say I don't know what Di Maria goes for. Di Maria, there he is. So Di Maria, if we're going to go here, we're going to go graphs, we're going to go hourly. It's got there to 27k, got up to about 28k. So 28k, kind of want to get him 24k or below. In theory, I could buy him up to 25. We'll say 24 or below. So not going to be any good deals there. Are there any other good deals from the top of my head? No. And what you need to do is basically just keep on alternating between defenders, midfielders and forwards. And what will happen is your market knowledge will get better and better and better, and you won't actually have to end up checking players' prices because now I'd be able to go, okay, well, Zanetti I can sell at 126. Who's the midfielder? Nacho I can go and sell for 73. So eventually it gets more and more efficient the more players you learn. So what we're going to do is, I've been doing this method for, I'd say, like an hour or two so far. I'm going to go and do this method for 10 minutes, and I'm going to go show you guys all the deals that I managed to go and get in 10 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put 10 minutes on the clock, and we're going to show you guys how many deals we can manage to get in the 10 minutes. Annoyingly, I actually did just do this, but for some reason I was recording in TikTok format rather than YouTube format. And we did actually go and make ourselves about 40k's worth of profit. But yeah, we recorded in the wrong format. So what we're going to do is we're recording in the right format this time, and yeah, we'll see how much we'll be able to get in this 10 minutes. So we missed the first deal here, Di Maria. Di Maria sells at 30, so that would have been a nice little like 6k profit, but yeah, sadly missed it. Pardon me for eating my toast, but Romero sells on for 50, so that's a nice 7k profit there. Weird, really small profit, but really easy 2k. I can literally go and buy him here at 55 and near instant sell him at 60. As you can see, there's literally only one on the market, so yeah, only 2k profit, but near instant profit. Can go and buy this Romero and flip that card for 4k profit there as well, which isn't too bad. So Lamela sells at 37k, so you can go and pick this one up at 32, and are there any other cheap ones on the market? I mean, I can go and make that, go and make another 2k there. So we're going to make 5k amongst those two Lamelas, where we basically go and sell them for max price. We now have this 90s Zanetti who gets up to 126k, which is 11k difference and 5k profit after tax there. And to end it off, we probably made ourselves around about 15k amongst the deals. Is that any of the cards we brought? Oh, wow. That's a Martinez I bought and just selling on lazy buyers. So you see the demand for the Argentinian players are here because someone's just lazy bought him for 55k when I've got him listed for 35k. Maybe that's what the video should be on. But in that just shows you the demand for the Argentinian players. So I mean, in that pool we managed to get ourselves the Zanetti I just showed you. Also managed to go and get ourselves the Medina, got ourselves 2 Lamelas, and if I'm not wrong, got like 2 Romeros. And the previous time, I got 3 Zanettis and a Romero. So yeah, so I think it's about 15k this time, about 40k last time. So you can see, you know, it varies how much you make per time depending on how good the big hitters are. But that's been that. Hopefully shown you guys it's a good method. So this method should work all the way going into Friday evening, and then after Friday evening, people sell off their weekly teams, including the Argentinians, and as a result, they go down. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.